it's a bit windy. I always start these videos in the windiest of places and my hair always looks terrible when I'm editing them back, I realise it. Anyway, welcome to today's, I do digress, welcome to today's video. Today I'm back here at Manor, of course. Today we're having a nice chilled out day here at Drayton. Nice and chilled out today. I hope you enjoy. Very sadly, the pirate ship is closed. Now the Bounty is actually, in my opinion, the best pirate ship I've ever been on. So I was looking forward to getting back on it today. It's not too bad, I'll be back again soon. Right, well we're in, and you know me, there's one ride that you've got to head to as soon as you come to Drayton Manor, and that's Maelstrom. It's the big gyro swing behind me, and it's my favourite flat ride in the country. I love it, so I'm super excited when Invictus opens at Blackpool Pleasure Beach next year. It's going to be almost double the height of Maelstrom, and I'm so excited for it. Lovely ride there to wake me up this morning. Oh my god. On Stormforce 10. Maelstrom. I love it so much. It's a great ride. My favourite flat in the UK, if not my favourite ride in the UK. I love it. But I'm so excited for Invictus. I keep going on about it. I will this whole vlog, but I love Intamin gyro swings, and I'm especially excited for Invictus. We're going on the wave now, as you can see. This was a Intamin coaster, Intamin stand-up coaster that got I was going to say RMC'd, what's the equivalent? ABC'd this year, last year, just gone. And I think everyone goes about how much more comfortable the wave is compared to Shockwave. And I actually think Shockwave was a lot more comfortable than the wave. Shockwave was re-rideable. I don't think the wave is re-rideable, so it's probably going to be my once and done ride for the day today, but you know what, it's okay. I would have done Shockwave like a few times in a day, but I find the wave much more uncomfortable than the old train, so yeah. Side.
Oh no, the other side is Frederick here. It's terrible.
I just find it so uncomfortable. I don't know what it is that I find uncomfortable. I'm just going to stand out the sun. Or what. It's just really uncomfortable. It digs in on your hips a bit that I don't like. This what ABC trains are like, really. I think the standing trains on there were a lot better. It's a lot more re-rideable standing. But this is actually an intense ride. I think it's more intense than the likes of the Baron and stuff like that. It's one of the most intense coasters we have in the country, I think, actually. No one talks about how intense it is. We're down there on the front as well, which probably helped that intensity a bit. But what I have to say, all the operations. We were in there for 45 minutes. Now have a guess how many trains were sent out during those 45 minutes, excluding our train. Folks, it's 9 trains in 45 minutes. It's not good. The jazzy music means it's time for the third ride of the day, and that is going to be the Rapids. I tell you what, these parks are going to need to step up their operations before Universal arrives, aren't they? Wow. Oh yeah, I love this music. What a lot of people don't realise is this is actually just the wave station right up there. And if you look through the floor when you're in the waves, you can see the rapids below. All the structures here. It's a station building basically, very cool. And now goes the train into the lift. I normally say you just come off there every time nice and dry. However, today, the first time ever, I've actually got wet on Adventure Cove River Rapids. What's going on? It's the first time I've ever got wet on there, and I actually got pretty wet. All my legs are soaked as well, but you know what? It's okay, it was the effects. But the effects, like the big tunnel, the other effects they have are quite good. There's like some big blasts what go off at one point. There's a nice bit through the trees, which is quite good. And there's a tunnel, there's bits to look at. It's not the waves that get you wet, it's just that big tunnel at the end that did get my bag especially quite wet. So definitely want to give them someone if they're not going on. As you can see, we're going on Accelerator now. They rethemed the outside to match Frontier Falls, because it used to be called Ben 10 back in the day. But then they've repainted all in here, and the left of it they sort of just left like the cars theme what it's got from when it was Ben 10. See, look, all this is like Ben. It's good theming, so I'd not like to see it removed, but I would like. The lighting and stuff in this room is actually pretty good. Yeah, you see all the car cans there. It's pretty nicely done. Again, I wouldn't like to see it removed, but I'd like to see it changed to match Frontier Falls a bit more, because it's also very loud. You would not want to wait half an hour in this room. Well, we just had a lovely ride on Accelerator. It's a good fun little family coaster. Quite forceful on the helixes when you go forwards. Nice and relaxing when you go backwards. I do enjoy Accelerator, however, it looks very out of place now. And it's good to see this water effect on. It's not on that often. I've never actually walked through the queue line, because whenever I've been, they've just used the access queue as the main one, so we're going through the main queue for the first time today, and it's quite nice. I've not seen all this yet. I've never seen before, just down here. It's the Apocalypse grave, so you can see there 2000 to 2022, and that was a Intamin stand-up and sit-down drop tower that stood right there. Very good ride. It's 22 and we got all this to go, so we probably won't get the first cycle. We'll be on cycle 2. But it's gone 2 o'clock, but alas, I have more sad news for you. Golden Vein Gus has his sound turned off, so I'm going to have to do it for you all. He goes, "Welcome to Frontier Falls, the spirit of the gold rush still lives on. My name's Golden Vein Gus," but he's not talking today, so it's going to have to do just...
Now about that ride. Now you're about to embark on.
Well, just as we got on Gold Rush, the heavens opened, but enough time for me to get my wet coat on. So we're literally in the station and the rain came in, so we're the first cycle to get rain in the train, which is good because the seats went wet. Some merch here. I do actually have that hoodie. I do love Gold Rush, and we actually got the first cycle, which is good, so I'll take another ride on there later for the second cycle. We're going to join the haunting now, but it's gone 2 o'clock now, so you know. Right, well, after a lovely ride on Blasting Barrels, which if you saw the video clips, I think there were some clips, we went very fast. So now we're in the museum of Drayton Manor, and here's Shockwave. This is a blast from the past. I think this is the actual Zero car. Looks like it, yeah. It's quite nice, isn't it? Nice photo opportunity just there. And here there's a nice... Oh yeah. I was dancing and I thought these people saw me and Hello folks. Hello Susan. Hello Bob and hello Timmy. And here's a nice little gondola ones I've just in. They used to have actually gondola, and here it is, Pirate Adventure. God, I would have loved to have ridden Pirate Adventure. Now some old maps just here. Stormforce 10, this is coming up later today. Very excited. Maelstrom. And here's actual uniform look from, hello there, from the haunting. Isn't that nice? Yeah, pretty cool this. Gold Rush down there in Frontier Falls. And these are cool, aren't they? Apocalypse. Sort of banners just and here we've got, what is that, a chain from something? Shockwave chain just there, wow. That's pretty cool. And restraint there as well. Front rear queue sign. We're now going into the theatre to see. Oh, the show. I've never actually been in here before. Here, take back the west. All bits of old signage. I love this sort of thing. Again, so many parks could do this. Drayton Manor theme park sign just there. Jordan the Dragon. I've seen another ride called Jordan the Dragon. I wonder where that is. man-child's playing, and this is the main stage. They have some foam machines in those dynamite barrels, and Rory's just out the side there, and Stormforce 10 is looking very menacing down there at the side. Oh, I can't wait to get on that later. Tell you what, I looked up, I was like, where's the lake gone? Literally, I thought this was grass, I'm not even kidding, it is literally algae just there. If you go on Stormforce 10, you're going straight into that algae water. It's not nice, so I hope they can get that sorted, but it's not the best. Of course, if you're unaware, basically, a couple of years ago they passed a legislation that meant you have to use filtered water in water rides, and when Stormforce 10 was built, that wasn't something that was a rule, so they could just use the lake water, which it doesn't, just splashes down into the lake. I think it does overflow from the lake, it might filter, I don't know. But yeah, you can't do that anymore, so I guess if they wanted to make some changes to it, they might have to make a filtrated water system, I don't know. And just here is Thor. You see it's one of the ones, the double hump as well. And this one here is Loki, that's the Zamperla Nebula, just there as well. And this music gives me proper nostalgia from Legoland Windsor when they used to have their Vikings area, or many moons ago. They used to actually have this song, sorry, it's just, they used to have this song playing down by Vikings at Brick or Treat, and it proper reminds me of being at Legoland in October. So, you know, that area is gone now. It'd be good to see a new Vikings themed attraction replace that. We're losing our big water rides in the UK, aren't we? So you've got to make the most of Stormforce. Now Drench is closed as well at Oakwood, so you've got to make the most of the bigger water rides because they're not having so many of them now these days. So yeah. It's time! Maelstrom might be an impressive flat ride and the best for some, but I'll tell you what the best flat ride at Drayton Manor is. Oh, you can get this going really well, it's James. I believe. You think I'm joking, but you can get this spinning very fast. Like, I'm not even kidding. Me and Josh came on this like one night on a fireworks night, and we got it spinning really good, so we're going to see if we can still get it spinning just as fast as like a year ago.
What was your answer to the question?
I said I am, yeah, and he was like, oh, right. But little does he know, I'm about to get the spinning quite fast. The guy was just looking at me and he was like, why are you on it by yourself? It was really funny. Was I going quite fast though?
Yeah, you're going quick.
Like, genuinely, it sounds stupid, but don't overlook it, because when you get it spinning good, the forces you get on there are pretty good. It's definitely the most underrated thrill ride in Drayton Manor, and you can get it spinning good. It's like, I'm not being, you can actually spin it good, so don't miss it out. And here we are, Frontier Falls. I was so sad they turned that off. It used to be quite funny, it was a good thing to laugh at. But I'm going to go get on the second cycle on the old Gold Rush now. Can't remember what he says. Wildest ride in the West, is that what he says? And I'll be on the next train here at Gold Rush. And what's quite good is it's still on the second cycle, which means we should... I still never figured it out. I think it's backwards, forwards first through the line, right? Is that right? I think it's right. You can't make this up, folks. It's actually just started raining again. Last time I was right here, it started raining outside, and here we are again. I am going to get quite wet. I've got my raincoat, but I'm debating whether to keep it dry for Stormforce 10. I might just go for it. It's definitely the right call there. It really came down just after I said I wasn't going to, so I thought I might as well, because I don't want to get wet really. Should be coming round in a sec? He says, there it goes. Up the lift hill. it's on cycle 1. So I've done cycle 1 twice now, it's fine. I got a nice front row ride on there as well, but cycle 1, yeah, very odd. So we're going to see how that goes. 1 train and cycle 1, so hope they can sort out the problems what they got with it. It's a good ride, and I like the 2 cycles, but it's a bit sad. I was just thinking though when I was on there, good how we're getting these sort of more layout coasters with the Dragons Challenge at, in Paris, or whatever that park's called. So it's good to see, really. It's time. It's my 1 ride of the season on Stormforce 10, and I'm not looking forward to it. We're here with some people who've never been on this before. They do not know about how wet they're about to get. This is like having a bath in that train. Look at it go, it makes me sick. You know, against all odds, I'm not that wet. We're in the middle, which is the front or the back, you're getting annihilated, especially on the back row. If you're on the back row, Stormforce 10 is end game. I know this, I speak from experience. And I was on the middle 3rd row, so I actually didn't stay, so I didn't get too wet. A little bit wet, but things are a bit wet, to be honest. Got a spare change of clothes. Said earlier, but I'll say it again. Ops on here, not very good. It's been sat here now for like 2 minutes. Sat. Don't know what they're doing. I mean, if it's access, that's fine, but not the best. They should really get their trains pushed out, or it's trains. They should get it dispatched as quick as they can. Right, well, that's it then. I've had a very nice day here at Drayton. I'm standing in the sun now. So hopefully dry off a bit before I go home. So I've got jeans on, which is not the best. But Maelstrom's to its last cycle. I was trying to get on there, but didn't make it. No, we were on Stormforce 10 when 5 o'clock hit. But it's been a nice day. I've never been a fan of these sort of, you know, late opens and early closes, but you can get a lot of rides in, or you could if the operations weren't so bad. They are quite bad here now. But other than that, it's a good day. You know, like the operations on Maelstrom are terrible. They just stand there having a chat. Same goes for the Wave. But they are good at Gold Rush. I hope they can sort out whatever's going on at Gold Rush with the trains and the cycles, but I'm sure they'll get that fixed eventually. But that kind of concludes it, really, yeah. I'm probably going to be back fairly soon for the Halloween event. I can't remember what it's called actually, but it's a new thing they've done this year, and they might want to clear up the lake because they're actually doing a fountain show on it, so you might want to get some of that that algae removed. There's another fireworks night actually before, at the time of recording this vlog. It's September now, but yeah, I should be back. I hope to be back, and I'll tell you what's going on and what I'm doing for Halloween very soon, so do stay tuned for that. In fact, it's going to be the next video now, so do make sure you stay tuned, and I'll see you in the next video. Bye bye.
At the very back of the queue, we're literally like the last ones in the queue. So there's an hour and a half queue in front of us.